Hello pre-calculus students. This afternoon we're going to look at reviewing parabolas and the basics of conics. So let's begin with just a review that we talked about this morning regarding the parabola. So a parabola results when I have a tilted plane that is parallel to one of the generators and intersects just one of the naps. I found out that this word is pronounced nap. So here I have my drawing. I see that I've got my cone, my two generators, and down here I have my plane that's coming through parallel to this generator, creating my parabola here. I think it was Isaac who asked whether we're back to a rectangular coordinate idea, and right here we're just thinking about this one plane. So the answer is yes, Isaac. So let's review how I can find the equation of a parabola if I know the focus and the vertex. So in this particular problem, I'm given that I have a focus of -4, 0 and a vertex of 0, 0. So step one is I'm going to plot those 2 points. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to put a dot to represent the vertex, which I represent by the letter V, and I'm going to then plot my focus, which is at -4, 0, and I'm going to put an F for focus, and I've got those 2 points plotted. Based on those 2 points, we know that this parabola is going to open towards the left. Okay, that's rather important because it helps me know that my base equation is going to be y squared is equal to -4ax. Now before I even get into working on my equation, what I can do with the information I have here is show my dialectics, which is going to be, remember, is the same distance from V to F. We call the distance from V to F A, which is also the same distance as the focus to my line, which is my directrix. Okay, these are both A, they're equidistant. Okay, knowing that, okay, now it's all about, I gotta figure out what the equation of this parabola is. So I'm going to go back to my base equation. This base equation can be found on table 1 in section 9.2. So in place of the A, I'm going to substitute in the value of 4. I know my distance from the focus to the vertex is 4. Since I know that -4 times 4 is -16, my equation of this parabola is going to be y squared is equal to -16x. Well, that's great and all, but I need to still show it as a parabola on my graph. So now what I can do is I'm going to I know the x value for the focus, and now that I know my equation of this parabola, I can substitute in the x value, and I'll be able to find the y value. So let's do that. If I take y squared is equal to -16 times -4. Notice I've taken the x value of my focus and substituted it in for the x. That's really quite important, because now I know that y squared is equal to 64. And I can solve for y by taking the square root of 64, which comes out as plus or minus 8. So knowing that, I can now come and up from the focus, I can go up 8 points. And I can go down 8. And what I now have is I now have my parabola drawn. All right, that's what we call discussing the parabola. This distance from the high point to the low point that goes through the focus and is parallel to the directrix is called my lactum rectum. Okay. And that is how I can take the focus and a vertex and find the equation of my parabola and graph it.